rise today to commend the work of our Navy operating off the coast of Somalia. Over the weekend, the USS Stephen W. Groves encountered a pirate mothership, a captured Taiwanese fishing vessel, the Jinsun Tsai. The pirates aboard exchanged fire with the Stephen W. Groves, and once the firefight ended, a boarding party found the Taiwanese captain had been murdered, along with the death of 3 pirates. The crew of the Groves captured 19 surviving pirates, but unfortunately, by much higher command, was instructed to return them directly to Somalia. Now, I recently visited the Groves shortly after a previous engagement with the Jinsun Tsai in April, and I want to personally commend the commander, Matthew Rick, and his crew aboard the Stephen Groves for the work they've done fighting piracy in the Gulf of Aden. Their actions over the weekend eliminated the pirate threat of one mothership, and unfortunately, we have many more to take out. Also on Monday, a helicopter from the USS Buckley responded to a distress call from the MV Artemis Glory, a German-owned crude carrier. The helicopter from the Buckley saw the pirates firing on the merchant ship and returned fire, sinking the skiff and killing the 4 pirates aboard. Also on Monday, USS Bainbridge responded to a distress call from a cargo carrier, the MSC Alia. After the crew of the Alia repelled a pirate attack, the Bainbridge arrived and located the mothership responsible for the attack. The crew made contact with the pirates, who ultimately agreed to abandon their mothership that they had hijacked just 4 days before. Ironically, the skiff of the pirates then sank, and the pirates were rescued by the Bainbridge. Madam President, I want to commend the men and women serving on the USS Stephen Groves, the USS Buckley, and the USS Bainbridge for jobs very well done. My hope in the future is that we can have far more robust rules of engagement, empowering Commander Rick and his fellow commanders to eliminate the threat of piracy. Of course, this mission would be in the highest traditions of the United States Navy and in the tradition of the Jefferson administration that so ably handled this threat when it emerged in the early part of the 19th century. My only hope is, in the coming administration review by Secretary of State Clinton, that she adopts a more Jeffersonian policy with regard to this threat, and so that the sea lanes, which control 70% of the world's supply of oil, and so that the ransoms, 1/3 of whom are now being paid to terrorists that operate the largest terror training camps on earth, can be eliminated. And with that, Madam President, I yield back and suggest the absence of a quorum.